On today's Statue Chat, we're going to talk about the hits and misses of Tokyo Comic Con 2018. That's up next. Alright everybody, welcome back, and like I said, today we're going to be talking about my hits and misses of Tokyo Comic Con 2018. Now the interesting thing about that is that that was not an event I expected to even be covering or talking about, and I'll tell you why. So Prime One earlier this year, they announced that they were not going to be part of Tokyo Comic Con. They were going to skip that event and just focus on Winter Wonderfest, which is in the beginning of 2019. And so I was really surprised when I saw that on the upcoming calendar that Prime One was indeed going to be at that show. Now, if you've seen any of my footage or any of the pictures that I've already posted, you saw that it was a very small showing, but it was a very big impact for me. And so I wanted to basically talk about the 3 statues that they premiered. Again, it's a real small display, but the 3 statues, I think, have a rather large impact on the statue collecting community, and so I wanted to cover them. So this is my hits and misses of the Prime One pieces at Tokyo Comic Con 2018. Okay, let's start out with my biggest hit of the show, and that, of course, was the Lee Bermejo inspired Joker. It is a dream piece for me. It is absolutely stunning, and it's all inspired by, again, the artwork of Lee Bermejo, which is one of my favorite artists. I hope to meet him someday. It's definitely on my bucket list. This is my Lee Bermejo Brian Azzarello book, who was actually signed by Brian Azzarello at Planet Comic Con in Kansas City. So this was a dream to meet him, and then I hope to also meet Lee Bermejo. But with that said, you know I'm a Noel fan. I have that piece, and so I always wanted a Joker to go along with it. And boy, was I surprised. I knew that it was coming, but it really is an absolutely stunning piece. Here you see some photos from the event. I know I already did a video kind of previewing those things, but here are some better photos, some close-ups of the actual statue itself. So much detail here. I love that they have provided so many different heads. There are 4 head sculpts. I really like the one with the batarang in the eye, and I really like the main head that they have displayed. I'm not sure if one of those heads will be an exclusive. If I had to guess, I think the exclusive will be the head with the batarang in the eye. I could be wrong. I have absolutely no idea how much this one's going to cost. So I'm going to predict around $1,100, $1,200 for this particular piece. I love the base. Oh, it's just fantastic. At first I didn't even notice it because I was so enthralled with the figure itself, but then I saw the base and it's just so well done. I really, in my opinion, and I'm going to say this right now, but in my opinion, I think that this is one of the best Jokers ever done. I know it is a large piece, and I know it's not for everybody, but it seems like so far the feedback has been just incredibly positive. I'm sure Prime One is incredibly happy with the response. It is phenomenal, and it will be a day one pre-order for me. If I'm short of funds, I will be selling a few statues to make it happen, because it just is absolutely phenomenal, and I cannot wait to pair it with this guy right here. Of course, my Batman Noel, which is one of my favorite pieces in my collection. Just absolutely beautiful. Now, I knew that they were not only going to do this Lee Bermejo Joker, which, by the way, Lee Bermejo had, he helped design the base and the statue itself, which I think is phenomenal. I love that artist input, so that makes it even cooler for me. Again, when it comes to Batman Noel, and I have that book here as well, again by Lee Bermejo. This has inspired this statue, and then there's also, of course, Batman Damned, the controversial book from DC Comics. I have that first printing in my collection. I'm really excited about that, and so I was excited to see what they were going to do with the Batman Damned statue. So that is the second statue that they unveiled at the con. It is a very good statue. It is by far not my favorite. There are things about it that I really like. There's so many details. I really like his bloodied, battle-damaged face. It looks like he also has this skull swap-out face, which is really cool. I don't know if he'll have any other ones, Some people were hoping that maybe they had like an angry rage face, kind of like Batman Noel here has. I'm not really sure. It is not my favorite. If I had to choose between that one and Noel, I would choose Noel 100%. I think Noel is, nearly a perfect statue. I love, excuse me, I love the Batman Damned book. I love the art from it, and I really like the statue itself. I think that it's going to be really good for people that maybe missed out on the opportunity to get the Noel statue. I think either way, if you get the Joker, you're going to want a Batman next to it, and I feel like either way, whether it's the Batman Damned or the Noel, you're going to be really happy. I think both pieces are really well done. I think that Batman Damned piece is going to grow on me. But just initially, if I look at that, the pictures of that statue versus this statue right here, I prefer this one. But again, that is nothing against the Batman Damned statue. I think it maybe just was maybe the pose a little bit, but I love that no matter what, Joker is stepping up onto the base. Batman here stepping up onto the base. The Batman Damned stepping up on the base. So Prime 1 was incredibly smart to do that. That way, either way, that Joker is going to look really good next to one of these Batmans. So I am very impressed with that. Again, it's not my personal favorite. It's probably one that I will not purchase for my Batcave because, again, I'm really happy with Noel. But the Batman Damned statue is very cool. And again, it's 1/3 scale and lots of detail. And I can't wait to see a little bit more. Then, of course, we have the third statue that was unveiled. Again, this was another surprise. This was the Batman Ninja Joker. I liked that movie. I'm going to say liked. It is by far not my favorite. I think a lot of people don't like it. They don't get it. But in my opinion, I'm going to say this. It is one of the coolest animated films I've ever seen. The animation style is gorgeous. Like I've never seen anything like it. It's so fluid. It has so, the colors are amazing. The first half of the movie I really liked. I really enjoyed the first half of that movie. But the second half it got weird. And that's probably cultural for me. I just didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I thought it was a little bit too out there. But I really did like the first half. I really liked the scenes with Batman fighting the Joker. And so while the Batman Ninja statue might not ever make it into the Batcave, I think that this statue might. It looks phenomenal to me. It is so well done, so well executed, and I feel like this could possibly be a standalone piece in my collection. It's not necessarily a priority at this point, but it might become that because it is just really unique and really cool. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. I know it's not your traditional Batman Joker, but this Joker to me is really cool. I really like it. And I could see a lot of people wanting it just because it's so different. I know the feedback that I've seen on the Facebook groups, people have seen like they really like it a lot. So basically, those were the three statues unveiled. I was hoping there'd be even more, but I'm really happy that those three were unveiled at the show. I think they did have some sideshow statues. I don't think anything new. They did have some new Hot Toys figures that were new at the show, I believe. But the real big one that's coming up, of course, is Winter Wonderfest. I'm really looking forward to that show. I know that they've teased that they're going to show the new Bane, and that's one I'm really interested in. Of course, there's lots that I'm interested in, of course, if it's related to Batman. But Winter Wonderfest is coming up early. I think it's either January or February 2019. So I will be covering that event, of course. I'm really excited about anything new that comes out from that show. And that's their big one. That's where they're going to showcase their big giant display. Tokyo Comic Con, again, it seemed like it might have been a last-minute thing. And so they had a small booth. But again, I feel like they made a big impact just because the three pieces that were shown are really awesome, and of course they're Batman related, so I'm all over that. And man, I just cannot wait to see what else Prime 1 does, because again, they seem to up the level every single statue. Every single statue tends to get better and better, and I'm so incredibly impressed. As always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this show. If you did, please take the time to give me a thumbs up if you would. That does help the channel, and it helps other collectors just like you find this content. As always, I thank you so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you right here in the Batcave.